they can. We want to say thank you, and we're excited to watch those little ones grow up and future Bobcats. We cannot wait. Again, big thank you to Miss Lisa Jett and Joe Jett, the entire Jett family. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Midwest Auto Parts has been a family-owned business in the heart of Corning since 1946, when it was established at 301 West 1st Street by Thomas and Bernice George. Midwest has and continues to serve the citizens of Corning and surrounding communities with the dependable parts and service. From auto parts and paint, hydraulic hoses, heavy-duty truck, farm tractor, and power unit parts, Midwest probably has what you need. From 5 generations of former and current Bobcats, Midwest Auto Parts says, go Bobcats. Get a hold of them, 870-857-3084.
Excited about our new CSR sponsor. That is Shine Pediatric Therapy. We appreciate Miss Amber Gifford, the speech therapist, and Miss Jordan Thompson, the occupational therapist. Those two have been providing local children with therapy services, forget this, over a decade now. Extremely impressive. And speaking of impressive, these two have teamed up. In fact, Shine Pediatric Therapy services with a team of locally staffed therapists to provide pediatric therapy to our community. Those girls at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You got to surround yourself with good people, and those two right there have. Hey, contact Amber at 870-926-5420 or Jordan 870-637-4949. Shine Pediatric Therapy wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's give it up for Shelter Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. That's Agent Kurt Scobie, who's been with us since day one, a proud supporter of not just us here at CSR, but also the Corning Bobcat sports programs and also everything to do with Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate him for all of your auto, home, life, or business insurance. See Shelter Agent Kirk Scobie. You can get a hold of him at 870-857-3211 or go by and see him on 2nd Street there in downtown Corning. He wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Another familiar face on our CSR slideshow, and that's Jim's Tire and Auto out of Corning, Arkansas. In fact, they're at 500 West Elm in Corning, Arkansas, and I always mention it every year. They do a little bit of everything. You ready? Alignments, new and used tires, all oil brands, service job, brake job, tractor/truck flats, batteries. We're not done. Still more to come. Road service, mufflers, record service. That's just what the Veneta family, that's what they do. That's what they do. 870-857-6266. That is their phone number. Also a towing number at 870-857-6871. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Fred Industries, for all your micronutrients, pro soil, and green soil needs. Give us a call at 870-886-2411. Mark Hufford and Fred Industries would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season. And as always, go Bobcats.
I'm going to give a shout out to those fine folks at Boschlicker Brothers Farms for yet again, another year, supporting us here at Corning Sports Report. Always very active in the community and supporting athletics in Corning, as well as the city of Corning. Big thanks to Tim, Steve, and the entire Boschlicker Brothers family over there at Boschlicker Brothers Farms. I want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Got another new sponsor here with CSR, and that's Gigi's, the new restaurant here in Corning. Hey, you won't find a better family than the Harvey family right here. Wonderful, wonderful human beings. Gigi's is the hidden gem of Corning. The restaurant serves daily lunch specials throughout the week and handmade pizzas on the weekend. You can get a hold of them at 870-631-3404. That's 870-631.
How about my friend Matt Anders, a Corning High School alumni, and he's working with the Baker Implement Company now. They were established in 1938. How about that? They jumped on board with us here for the 2nd year in a row. We sure appreciate Matt and all the fine folks there. Listen, 13 locations to serve you. Matt works there at Kennett, but they have 13 of them throughout Arkansas and Missouri. They're your local Case IH dealer. Get a hold of Matt and the fine folks there at Kennett at 573-888-4644. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, you can't have Corning Bobcat Athletics without the Pride Booster Club. We appreciate all they do, and they want to say thank you and appreciate to all the gold sponsors. They want to use this ad for that, so we're going to name them off. Woolard Flying, Red Taylor Ford, Twin H Farms, Jalen Farms, Woolard Farms, Civil Engineering, Bauer Farms, Carter Cox, Caron Farms, Cape Pharmacy, Dow Woolard Construction, Clay County Electric, Farm Bureau, Midwest Auto, Nutrient Ag Solution, Nota Bills, Golden Fry and Spices, Riverbank, State Farm, Francis Fish Farm, and Watson Oil. Those are your gold sponsors for the Pride Booster Club 2025 season. Hey, I'm not here doing these live streams. I'm at a full-time gig, and that job is Baldwin Chevrolet out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Mark of Excellence Award winner, and I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. I've got 3 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. You can reach me 501-413-9715, or you can shop online at baldwinautomotivegroup.com. And my little 6-year-old girl Smalls would like to end this by saying,
please buy Luca from my dad.
Malin Furniture and Appliance, formerly Jones Furniture, has been serving Clay County for almost 50 years. Located on the corner in downtown Piggott, Arkansas, they carry brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, and Liberty Furniture. They are an authorized Whirlpool dealer and service what they sell. Finance options available, plus free delivery. Get hold of them at 870-598-2861. Proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. The Treasure Chest has been in business for over 50 years. Now located inside Maitland Furniture and Appliances at 281 West Main in downtown Piggott. Gifts, home decor, boutique clothing, and accessories. They offer wedding and baby registries with a complimentary gift wrap. Go see them, the Treasure Chest, proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report.
Do you still have old tapes sitting in your attic, closet, or even the shed? Those memories are rotting away every single day. At Rewind and Remember, we make it affordable to transfer your tapes to digital, quick, easy, and built to last. From family videos to school events and community history, we're here to help preserve what matters most. We're proud to support CSR and our Bobcats. Call or text 870-323-9051 or find us on Facebook and keep your memories alive forever.
Hey, it's all reliable for us here at CSR First Choice Healthcare. Always there to help us out when we need it. And not just us, but the city of Corning, and always supporting the kids, our future here at Corning, Arkansas. Hey, go by and see them. Sure, you can schedule an appointment at 870-857-3399, but they also welcome walk-ins at 1300 Creason Road in Corning, Arkansas. Regular hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Extended hours on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. First Choice Healthcare, revolving around you. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Black's Building Center, owned by Jim and Robin Black, was incorporated in 1961, but was established by the Black family in the early 1900s. How about that? They are proud to represent Corning by offering an array of home improvement items, including electrical, plumbing, roofing, windows, paint, and lumber. A little bit of everything there. Hey, drop in and see Josh, Jamie, Sammy, or Ryan for your hometown customer service. Located at 409 Vine Street here in beautiful God's country, Corning, Arkansas, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Hey, let's give it up for the King family out of Corning, Arkansas for sponsoring us yet again here at Corning Sports Report. We appreciate them. Chris, Tammy, appreciate them. And also, as you see pictured right here, Krista, Allison, and Stetson. Love the pictures there from them. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's the King family, Corning, Arkansas.
All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to J&N Family Farms for jumping on board with us again this year. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship. I grew up with a couple of them, and wonderful families both of them are. And both the Gleghorn and Young families want to say go Bobcats and best of luck on the season. J&N Family Farms.
Brandon Cato with BCB Enterprises LLC. Thank you for jumping on board with us this year, Brandon. You see the awesome family picture there. Love that. He specializes in mosquito fogging, but the man does about anything you can think of. Maybe you need something done to your home shop. Check mark. What about a swimming pool? Check mark. Any job you can think of. Estimates. He can also install those do-it-yourself mini split units. Check mark. That's the Mr. Cool brand. Just anything you can think of, this guy can probably make it happen. BCB Enterprises, 870-323-1001.
Zach Brown Farms on the road to success. That's our buddy Zach, and also Shayna, one of our staffers here at CSR, and their beautiful little kiddo there, Cade. Love the firstborn there with the CSR shirt on. How about that? Gotta love it. Hey, Zach has been with us since day one. Zach, we appreciate you, buddy. And Shayna, you too. Shayna does so much for us here at CSR. And that's a future CSR worker right there in Cade. Zach Brown Farms, they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is Miss Lynn Masterston and 3rd Street Boutique Clothing and Gifts. They have custom t-shirts and tanning and much, much more. In fact, if you see our CSR shirts that we always wear, that is in part to Miss Lynn Masterston. We appreciate her and all that she does, not just for us at CSR, but for the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go visit her, 3rd Street Boutique. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's all give it up for Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner's been with us here at CSR since day one, and we sincerely appreciate his unwavering support. Independent sales representative, listing equipment in Clay, Greene County in Arkansas, and Butler, Ripley County in Missouri. Get a hold of him at 870-598-4310. It's Jason Horner, Big Iron Auctions. Hey, let's give it up for our new sponsor, Mr. Jeremy Wooldridge, State Representative. How he jumped on board with us here at CSR, wanted to support the community that supports him. Also wanted to jump on and help support us here at CSR. He appreciates what we do, and we appreciate him. Very big help, obviously, in our community, in our state, and we certainly appreciate him jumping on board with us here for the 2024-2025 CSR sponsorship year. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Representative. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Senate. Next up is Anders Excavation LLC. It's my buddy Bryden Anders jumping on board with us this year. Hey, they offer excavation, dozer, and skid steer services. And by the way, before I get too far into this, 3 different states. You see it on the graphic: Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri, and West Tennessee. But also ditching, trenching, erosion control, pipe sales installation, tree removal, driveways, and much, much more. Get a hold of Bryden at 870-335-5140. Hey, we've got another familiar face on our CSR sponsorship video slideshow, and that is those young ladies right there in front of you at Hands On Learning LLC. Hands On Learning provides developmental, speech, physical, and occupational therapy to children of all ages. They even have clinics in locations such as Jonesboro, Paragould, Ash Flat, and of course, right here in good old Corning, Arkansas. You can go online at handsonlearningllc.com. Also find them on Facebook. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Whether you're looking for a refreshing basic facial, a rejuvenating hydrofacial, or the ultimate anti-aging treatment, we've got you covered. Add-ons like dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, and light therapy will leave your skin glowing. Dreaming of those lashes that wow? Try our classic or volume lash extensions, or lift and tint for a natural boost. Plus, we offer brow waxing, full face waxing, spray tans, and even permanent jewelry to give you that extra sparkle. At Indulge Spa, we believe confidence starts with self-care. Come treat yourself. You deserve it. Call us today at 870-809-0229 to book your first session. And remember, go Bobcats. We've got a new one for the CSR sponsor video slideshow, and it's the Bowers family, and we sure appreciate them jumping on board with us here at CSR. And it's Bowers Farms out of Corning, Arkansas. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season, and they've supported us not just here at CSR, but also some of the youth stuff we do, and that means a lot to us. Corning's youth always important. These folks right here are always supporting that. Let's give it up for Bowers Farms. Go Cats. You won't find two bigger Bobcat fans than these two right here. Let's give it up for the Robinson family and Robinson Farms. Big thank you to Terry and Vicki Robinson for jumping on board with us this year. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Robinson Farms, go Cats. All of us at Corning Sports Sport want to say thank you to our two new sponsors, American Dragon and El Acapulco. Both restaurants right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas, both right off Main Street here in Corning. American Dragon, locally owned and operated family-style restaurant with a little bit of everything. Get a hold of them at 870-631-3532. El Acapulco of Corning, family-friendly Mexican restaurant, great cost and great food. Get a hold of them 870-857-5001. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Hey, looking for that perfect spot to park and relax? At BJ's RV Park, we combine small town charm with big time convenience. Prime location, easy access, full hookups, pet friendly, locally owned and operated. Whether you're here for a night, a weekend, or a long term stay, BJ's RV Park makes it simple to enjoy comfort, convenience, and community. Find them at 2103 West Main Street in Corning, Arkansas. Call or text 870-219-2277. Come as guests, leave as friends. We can't wait to host you at BJ's RV Park.
Let's all join in and give a shout out to R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas, a new sponsor this year that jumped on board. We sure appreciate Riley and Scott George for jumping on with us and supporting not just us, but these athletes, these young men and women of Corning High School, and also the city of Corning as well. Big thanks to them. Hey, they're hoping the Bobcats this year in athletics can fly high just as they do. That's R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas. Go Cats. Hey, Ballard's Auto Repair jumping on board with us again here at CSR. We appreciate them. Chris and Lonnie Ballard at Ballard's Auto Repair would like to thank their customers for all the support over the years. Ballard's is a fourth generation family owned business, and they are open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So call Chris or call Lonnie for all of your minor auto body, mechanical repair, auto glass replacement, tire sales, and yes, they are still doing U-Haul rentals. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Everybody at Corning Sports Report wants to say thank you so much to everybody at Watson Oil Company right here in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Obviously a fuel supplier here in Corning, but more than that, especially to us, they have been behind us 100% from day one, and we really, really do appreciate it. I love the family photo too. That's awesome. Tight-knit group there, and I see some athletes in that photo too. Hey, you can find them at 406 Southeast 1st Street, right across the tracks there in Corning, Arkansas, or get a hold of them at 870-857-6366. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give it up for another familiar face here with us at CSR. That's Farm Bureau Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. This is the Michael Lindsay Agency with the manager agents of Danielle Francis and Trevor Johnson. They're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. And for all your insurance needs, get a hold of them at 870-857-6788. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Next sponsor up, that would be B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. And the folks that own that, Mr. Brian Bass and Lisa Bass. Thank you so much, Brian. Good friend of mine, and always been good to me, and I appreciate him. And good athlete back in the day as well. Hey, for all your well drilling needs, get a hold of this man right here, 870-215-3808. Again, that's Brian Bass with B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, 870-215-3808. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Let's get up for Carter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas, and our good buddy Michael Smith out of Corning, Arkansas, for their great support here at CSR year in, year out. They're there behind us. They're also in a highly productive, irrigated, quality seed area of northeast Arkansas. They distribute in an area from central Arkansas to southeast Missouri. It's a wide range. Proprietary and public groups, 4, 5, and 6 varieties: soybeans, rice, wheat, corn, and milo seed. Get a hold of them, 870-259-3231. Thank you, Michael Smith. Thank you, Carter Cox Seeds. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Corning Sports wants to say thank you to Miss Amy Jordan and Parkview Restaurant in Corning, Arkansas. Local family-owned restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can call ahead, you can dine in, or even go through the drive-through window for pickup. Reach them at 870-857-6884 or go see them at 1615 West Main Street. That's right off the main drag there in Corning, Arkansas. Thank you, Miss Amy Jordan, for all you do for Corning Bobcat Athletics, the city of Corning, and also us here at CSR. Thank you to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Yet again, a CSR sponsor, and we sure do appreciate Miss Kathy Goodman, the owner-operator there. Hey, Goodman Drug Company, serving Clay County.
Oh, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have conference home opener, or first conference home game here. Our home opener was Tuesday. Your Bobcats come into this game 2-0 on the season versus the EPC County Warriors, who come into this game 2-0 as well. So we know for a fact that one team today is going to pick up their first loss of the season. Looks like starting on the mound for your Bobcats is going to be Ty Price, number 15. Going to have TJ Small behind the plate, Jackson Jett at first, Lane Lucas at second, Jagger George at short, Rex Sherd at third, Russell Mountain left, right in center, and Murray in right. Looks like number 24, Jaden Brown, is going to be leading it off here for your EPC Warriors. He called that pitch a strike there. Pitch down low for a ball. Again, conference matchup here today. EPC Warriors taking on your Corning Bobcats. Softball's got the same thing going on. Brown's going to hit that out to right. Murray camps underneath it, catches it for the first out of the inning. So Price retires the first batter he faces there. It looks like we're going to have number 6, Alan Corbin. Or no, number 6, Hayden Stone, coming up to the bat. First pitch from Price is in there, strike one. That pitch fouled straight back, just over the fence. Stone going to go down in the count 0-2 here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Price. They're going to say he held up on the swing. A 1-2 count here to Stone. That pitch is in there, strike 3. So Stone goes down looking. I'm going to have number 19, Eli Black, coming up to the dish. First pitch to him's outside and low. That pitch is ripped out to left. That's fairly deep. That's going to hit the fence. No, I do believe that I believe it went over. No signal call yet. We're going to see. Umpire's looking at it. I'm not sure if it hit on the... Yeah, they're going to call it gone. He does call it gone. Solo shot there for number 19, Eli Blagg. Put your EPC Warriors up 1-0 here early on. So Eli Blagg, solo shot out to left center. Put your Warriors up 1-0 early. Bobcats got 2 outs here in this top of the first. That pitch fouled back. That's number 16, Layden Rollins. Going to go down in the count 0-1 early. Price going to call time, step out. Rollins going to step back up to the dish, gets set. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be outside ball 2. Or ball 1 there. Going to even the count here for Rollins, 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Price, cut on, fouled straight back. It's like you got number 11, D. Buchanan on deck. That pitch is hit to third base. That's going to be a foul ball. So Rollins going to stay alive there. Counts 1-2. Price has got 2 outs here in the top of the first. Blagg hit that solo shot out to left center. Put your Warriors up 1-0 early. One-two pitch. It's cut on and missed, strike 3. So Ty Price going to end up striking Rollins out there to retire the side. Warriors do go up 1-0 early on there in the top of the first, folks. We'll be back. Bottom of the first. Bobcats got to get the bats rolling.
Next up on the sponsor slideshow is K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. Hey, you want some genuine people who genuinely care about Corning athletics and the Corning Bobcats? These folks right here, Keith and Rhonda Turner, we want to say thank you guys so much. Several years in a row now they have sponsored us out of Success, Arkansas, and we certainly do appreciate it. They don't wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Thank you to the Oaks of NEA in Corning, Arkansas, and a good friend of mine right there, a classmate of mine from the class of 2006 here at Corning High School, Miss Lisa Bass. The Oaks of NEA is a beautiful outdoor wedding and event venue with a new indoor downtown location. Get a hold of them at 870-631-2279. A 5-star company. You can find them downtown at 515 Southwest 2nd Street. That is Miss Lisa Bass and Brian Bass, the Oaks of NEA. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. And another repeat sponsor here, Miss Carrie Russum Qureshi with Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. We sincerely appreciate Carrie and all the support she has given us over the years. They're helping families and small business owners protect their wealth and loved ones. You can get a hold of them at 870-275-4304. Again, that's 870-275-4304. We want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Nutrient Ag offers a wide variety of services to help out their clients in the agricultural sector, and you can find them online at nutrientAgSolutions.com. And more locally here, we love our man James Varvel. Big thank you not only for what you do here with us at CSR with the sponsorship and Nutrient Ag Solutions, you always spearhead that, but all the volunteer work, the time that you put into different programs in the city of Corning and the athletics. James, we appreciate you, buddy. Nutrient Ag Solutions, go Bobcats. One of the most humble and smartest men that I know, Mr. John Seelig. I want to say thank you to him and his company, Civil Engineering Associates, that he works for there in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and also a branch in Poplar Bluff, Missouri as well. John's been great to us here at CSR. His company sponsors every year.
All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the first here. Looks like we're going to have number 1, Jackson Jett, leading us off. I want to say number 28, Caden Kimbrell, is going to be on the mound here for your Warriors. First pitch fouled straight back out of play. Kimbrell gets set. Here's a pitch. It's going to be down low, ball 1. Looks like you're going to have Rollins behind the plate, Corbin at first, Stone at second, Blagg at short, Blagg at third, Brown in left, Buchanan in center, and Warsham in right. That pitch is in there, strike 2. Jets going to go down in the count 1 and 2 here. One-two pitch, fouled out of play, straight back. Comes a 1-2 pitch to Jett. That's going to be fouled straight back as well. Jett doing a good job here to stay alive. Kimbrell gets set. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit out to center. Looks like it's going to drop, and it does. So Jett's going to lead it off there with a leadoff single to center. That's going to bring up number 2, Eli Wright, to the plate. Had 2 good hits last Tuesday, an RBI double and an RBI single as well. Good opportunity to do it again here. First pitch to him's hit out to right. Right fielder's going to camp underneath it, makes the play on it. That's your first out. So Wright flies out to center there for the first out. Here in the bottom of the first, going to have number 7, Rex Sherd, coming up to the dish. Jet's going to get his lead off first. Pitch is inside, ball 1. Jet gets his lead off first. Again, folks, conference game here for your Bobcats on both sides, baseball and softball. You got your EPC Lady Warriors and your Corning Lady Cats just on the other side of us there on the softball field playing as well. If you're tuning into this stream, you can alternate in between both streams, check out the scores. Sherd's going to be ahead in the count 2-0 here. Kimbrell's going to look jet back. That pitch cut on and fouled straight back out of play. But you count it 2-1 here to Sherd. Only one out here in the inning. Jets on the move. Nice hit and run there by Sherd. He hit it right in between short and third. Jets going to hold there at second base. Couldn't have executed the hit and run any better there. So Kimbrell running into a little bit of trouble here. Still only one out. Going to have runners on second and third with Ty Price stepping up to the dish. Price going to step out. Steps back up to the plate, gets set. Both runners get their lead. Price showing bunt, only one out. He's going to pull the bunt back, take the ball one there. One old pitch outside, ball two. Price ahead in the count, 2-0. Kimbrell going to step off. Got Jet on second, Sherd on first. Good opportunity to at least get that one run back. That pitch popped up. I don't know if it's going to be out of play or not, and it is. So Price is going to stay alive there. Two-one count. Here comes a pitch to Price. It's cut on, hit out to left field, but it's going to be right to your left fielder. He's going to make the catch for the out. That's going to be your second out of the inning there. It was a good hit by Price. It was just hit right to Brown out there in left field. The Warriors have two outs here in the innings, runner on second and first. Going to have number 5, TJ Small, stepping up to the plate. Kimbrell going to step off and call time. Rollins going to go out and talk to him here. Small steps back up to the dish. That's going to be hit to your third baseman. He's going to field it, steps on the bag for the third out of the inning. Bobcats going to leave two runners on the base path. Good opportunity there to at least plate that 1 run back. Just unfortunate. Price had the good line drive out there to left field, but you had Jaden Brown right there in left field. Unfortunately, it was hit right to him. He camped underneath it, caught it for the second out. Nothing we could really do about that, folks. We'll be back. Top of the second coming at you.
1-6 out of Jonesboro, or maybe a little bit closer, maybe you're in the Boot Hill, you want to call the Poplar Bluff branch, 573-686-2488. That's Civil Engineering Associates. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Yet again, the same name, same faces here. Jerry and Linda Turner for Jalen Farms. Thank you guys so much. You're always so nice to me. You've done this every year with us, and it means a lot to us, the support you give us here at Corning Sports Report. They don't ever care what we say about them or what it is. They just want to support us, and that means a lot. So let's give it up for Jalen Farms, Jerry and Linda Turner. They want to say, go, Cats, go.
Behind every connection is a community. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect live this every day. We sponsor local events, volunteer, and lend a hand when it matters most. Like Cast for Kids, helping children reel in moments they'll never forget. We're there on Friday nights, and alongside the local businesses that help keep this community moving. Power, internet, and a whole lot more. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, committed to community.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Eric Leonard with Leonard's Paintless Dent and Windshield Repair. Give me a call for all of your auto glass needs. I am mobile and have proudly served all of Clay County and the surrounding areas for the past 3 years. I bill all insurance and I'm registered with the Auto Glass Safety Council.
All right, folks, we're back. Top of the second. EPC Warriors lead it here 1-0 early on. Going to have number 11, D. Buchanan, stepping up to the plate. Everything stays the same defensively for your Bobcats. First pitch is fouled down the first base line, out of play. That pitch in there is strike two. That's fouled straight back out of play. Oh, Buchanan stays alive there. Down the count 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, a little off speed pitch, a little high ball one there. That one's down low in the dirt, ball 2. Gonna run the count full here, 3-2 on Buchanan. Three-two pitch. It's going to be down low, ball 4. So Buchanan going to reach there on the walk. I'll have number 15, Alan Corbin, coming up to the plate. Buchanan getting his lead off first. First pitch is cut on and missed, strike one. A 1 pitch in the dirt. Good job by Small to keep it in front of him there. Buchanan has to stay still at first. One pitch is cut on, strike two. Runner's going to be on the move. Throw down from Small was just high. So Buchanan swaps second base there on Small. Corbin's going to even the count 2-2. Two pitch is cut on and missed, strike three. So Price strikes Corbin out there for your first out of the inning. That's going to bring up number 2, Austin Blagg, your third baseman for your Warriors. First pitch is in there, strike one. That pitch fouled straight back. Blagg goes down on the count 0-2. Two pitch taken outside for ball one. One out here in the top of the second. Buchanan's going to get his lead off second. One-two count. Here comes a pitch from Price. It's going to be ball two. Really, really close pitch. Thought he struck him out. Blagg's going to even the count there, 2-2. Two pitch, pop straight up. I think your first baseman is going to field it. He does. No, Blagg pops up. Pops one foul out of play there for the second out. Got 0-0 Caden Warsham coming up to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. It's going to be fouled straight back out of play. Buchanan on second. Bobcats got 2 outs here in the top of the second. Warriors lead at 1-0 off the solo shot from Eli Blagg. That pitch cut on and missed, strike two. Price definitely got the opportunity to get himself out of the situation. Buchanan walked to lead off the inning. Ty has struck out the last 2 batters. Pitch there is going to be in the dirt, ball one. 1-2 pitch. It's going to be foul, out of play. So Warsham's going to stay alive here. Here's Small behind the plate telling them there. Ground ball, go to 1. 2 outs here in the top of the second. 1-2 pitch from Price is awfully close pitch. Ball 2. Umpire definitely tightening up and squeezing the zone here. Two pitch, low in the dirt, ball 3. Well, Warsham's worked his way full here in the count. Buchanan on second. This is going to be your payoff pitch from Price. Strike 3. Price strikes him out to end the inning there. Bobcats coming up in the bottom of the second. We'll be back.
Give me a call. Quotes are always free. 870-323-0141. And as always, go Bobcats.
Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is our buddy Logan Carpenter and his company Summit Roofing and Restoration. For all your commercial and residential roofing and restoration needs, get a hold of Logan at 870-340-7009. They have financing available. And he wants to wish those Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Baptist Church in Corning, Arkansas is a church that strives to love God, His Word, people, and families. Located at 316 Craft Street, the church offers opportunities for all ages to worship and grow spiritually. Sunday morning Bible study for all ages is at 9:45 in the morning, and worship service is at 10:45 a.m. Sunday evening worship service is at 6 p.m., and then Wednesday nights they're focused on ministering to Calvary kids, pre-K through 6th grade, and the Calvary youth, 7th through 12th grade. And that begins at 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday night. Hey, visit Calvary on the web at www.calvarycorning.org, or you can find them on Facebook, and get this, they even have a YouTube channel. Calvary would love to have you and your family come worship.
Energy Infusion Center, downtown Corning, Arkansas. Great friends of ours, and more importantly, great people in our community. That's Miss Debbie and Bud Hill, who have always supported us here at CS.
Okay, folks, we're back. Bottom of the second. Bobcats down 1-0 here. See if they can get something going with the bats. Everything defensively stays the same for your Warriors. First pitch is going to be down low, ball 1. Number 8, Bryson Murray at the plate ahead in the count. Second pitch, down low, ball 2. That pitch is going to be high, ball 3. So Kimbrell's fell behind here to Murray. 3-0 pitch. It's in there for strike 1. That pitch is hit out to center. It's going to get down. Murray is going to reach. Well, Bryson Murray leads us off here in the bottom of the second with a leadoff single to center. Murray gets his lead off first. Number 4, Lane Lucas at the dish. First pitch to him. In there, strike one. Lucas showing bunt. Murray on the move. Lucas foul tip, so well, I guess they're going to say he did not foul tip it, but he swung. That one's going to run inside, almost gets him. That pitch is hit over the third baseman's head. Murray was retreating back to second, thought the third baseman was going to be able to snag it there. So he's going to have to hold at third. Lucas is going to reach there with a line drive just over the third baseman's head. That's Austin Black down there at third base. He tried to make the play on it. It was just hit right over his head. Bobcats got something cooking here in the bottom of the second. Runners on the corners, still no outs. Rollins going to call time, go out there and talk to Kimbrell. Going to have number 12, Carotlo, at the plate. So Murray on third, Lucas at first. Carotlo coming up to the dish here. Still no outs in the bottom of the second. That pitch in there. Strike one. Lucas was on the move. No throw down. So Lucas swipes second base with no throw. That pitch to Carotlo was taken outside, ball one. Pitch fouled straight back. So Carotlo stays alive there. Lucas on second, Murray on third. Here comes the pitch to Carotlo. That's in there, strike three. Carotlo goes down looking for the first out here. That's going to bring up number 3, Russell, to the plate. Bobcats got the good opportunity to at least tie this ball game. Runners on third and second, 1 out here in the inning. That pitch is high and inside. One old pitch in there, strike one. Kimbrel doing a really good job on the mound to stay calm, be patient with his pitches. That pitch is going to be hit right out to second base. It's going to drop, throw over to first. They're going to get Russell at first. Both runners had to hold. If that ball could have been hit behind the bag instead of right there in front of the bag, might have had something cooking there. Looks like the Bobcats going to be back at the top of the lineup here. Number 1, Jackson Jett. Kimbrel does have 2 outs in the inning here. Runner on third, runner on second. Comes the first pitch to Jett. That's going to be a ball 1. Jackson Jett is 1 for 1 here today. That pitch is going to be fouled out of play. Going to even the count 1-1. Counts even, 2 outs here. Lucas on second, Murray on third. Here comes a pitch. It's going to be inside. Two one pitch is high, ball 3. Three one count. You definitely think Jett's going to get something to hit here. Let's see what Kimbrel throws him. Jett swings at that one, strike 2. Going to run the count full, 3-2. Counts full, runner on third, runner on second. Payoff pitch from Kimbrel. It's going to be hit out to center. Center fielder camps underneath it, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So Bobcats leave 2 runners stranded on the base path again, folks. We'll be back, top of the 3rd.
That's right. The Energy Infusion Center is such a unique place is the right word. Only 1 of 500 in the world. You heard that right. Only 1 of 500 in the world on the planet Earth, on our globe, and we've got one right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas. Holds up to 12 people per night. Guys, that's a lot. Take your whole family if you want to. In fact, it's only $150 to spend those 12 hours overnight. How about that? That's cheaper than most hotels, guys. Plus, the important stuff, you're getting the healing factors that your body really needs. I love this idea. In fact, some of our Bobcat athletes that you are watching right now in this live stream went there to help heal their bodies after games. Downtown Corning, Arkansas, at Debbie Rose Massage, it is Energy Infusion Center. Reach them at 573-480-7819, and they're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Rob believes that we're at a pivotal time here in Clay County, and that under the right leadership, we can look ahead to a bright future. One county, one future. That's Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Again, this ad paid for by Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge.
For 85 years, Clay County Electric has powered our community with a legacy of excellent service. And now you get power and connectivity with the same great service you've come to expect. Clay County Connect brings the world to your fingertips with reliable, affordable, high-speed broadband internet. The best part? You get the same great local service that has defined us for decades. To learn more on how we can best serve you, visit us online or call 870-857-3521.
This is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods. This man right here is very, very involved in our community, especially with our youth. And he'd like you to vote for him, Jeremy Woods, Corning School Board District Position number 1. His slogan, working for.
All right, folks, we're back. Top of the third. Looks like number 8, Landon McCord, is going to be leading it off for your Warriors. Price going to stay out there on the mound, throwing 39 pitches through 2 full innings. First pitch inside, ball 1. That pitch cut on and missed, strike 1. Down low, ball 2. That pitch, ball 3, really close pitch. Three-one pitch. It's fouled, tipped. Some cord's going to run it full here. Three-two pitch. It's going to be inside, ball 4. McCord's going to reach there on the walk. I believe your Warriors going to be coming back up to the top of their lineup. Number 24, Jaden Brown, coming up to the plate. Cord takes his lead off first. That pitch is fouled. I don't know if it's going to be out of play, and it is. And that pitch is hit out to left field. Left fielder's going to make the catch. Runner's going to have to get back to first. That's Russell out there in left. See if we can hit the replay there on time. You see him on your screen out there in left. Tracks that ball all the way. Makes the good diving catch. Good job by him out there in left field. Going to have number 6, Hayden Stone, coming up to the plate. McCord is going to be out there on first base. One out here in the top of the third. First pitch is outside. That pitch down a low, ball 2. That's going to get past Small. McCord is going to advance to second. Three-0 count. That pitch high, ball 4. Stone going to reach there on the walk. Going to put runners on first and second. Small going to call time. Go out there and talk to Price. Last batter you want coming up to the dish in this situation. Number 19, Eli Black, hit a solo shot in the top of the first, which gave the Warriors the 1-0 lead. You see there on their screen. They definitely got something cooking here. McCord on second, Stone at first, with Blagg coming up to the dish. Last thing you want him to do is get a hold of one right here and send a three-run blast over the fence. You're going to have McCord on second, Stone at first. Blagg coming up to the plate, 1-for-1 on the day with that solo shot in the top of the first. That pitch in there, strike one. Only one out here in the top of the third. That pitch in there, strike two. Nice off-speed pitch by Ty Price. That pitch just runs a little outside. Got to give TJ Small behind the plate credit there to keep that ball in front of him. Deep, deep backstop here at Bobcat Field. That pitch is hit out to left center field. Looks like your center fielder right's going to be underneath it. Makes the catch. Runners tagging from second. Long throw to third. They're going to get him at third. No. They're going to say he missed the tag. We'll see if we can replay that there. See if we catch it in time. Good job by Wright to get that in. Makes the good long throw. They're going to say Sherd never tagged him there. So good bounce back there for Price to retire Blagg. Going to have number 16, Rollins, stepping up to the dish. Bobcats got 2 outs here. Runners on the corner. For your Warriors, Stone at first, McCord at third. First pitch fouled. Got D. Buchanan on deck. Bobcats do got 2 outs here in this inning. Only down 1. Like I said, if you're just now tuning in, it was a good bounce back for Ty Price to retire Eli Blagg. Had the solo shot in the top of the first. That's what gave your Bobcats 2 outs here. That pitch is outside, ball 1. Really close pitch. That pitch outside, ball 2. Good eye by Rollins here. Last thing you want to do is chase one of them outside pitches. Runners on the corners. That pitch cut on and missed, strike 2. That pitch fouled straight back. Rollins going to stay alive here. Showing this will be pitch 62 here for Ty Price. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runners on the corner. There's the pitch. Ball 3. So Rollins going to run the count full here. Rollins going to reach there on the walk. Going to have number 11, D. Buchanan, coming up. Base is going to be loaded here. McCord on third, Stone out there at second, Rollins at first. Price is going to have to lock in here and get out of this inning. First pitch in there, strike 1. That pitch down low, ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the third. D. Buchanan at the plate, even in the count 1-1. Here comes a pitch from Price. It's going to be low and inside, ball 2. Two-one pitch from Price, down low, ball 3. Three-one pitch. It's going to be down low, ball 4. That's going to walk in a run. Warriors going to go up 2-0 here in the top of the third. Stone going to move up to third. Rollins to second. Buchanan you'll have down at first with number 15, Alan Corbin, coming up to the dish. That pitch is inside. Almost got Corbin there, ball 1. Pitch outside, ball 2. Again, folks, conference games here for your Corning Bobcats, Corning Lady Cats, just across the field there. That pitch cut on and missed. Strike 1. Something I will mention real quick, if you are tuning in, today is the last day to get to the community center to turn in your summer baseball, softball, youth sign-up forms and money as well. Corbin going to be ahead in the count here, 3-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Bases loaded. That's going to be hit to Shirt at third. Going to field it, make the good long clean throw to first. Bobcats going to get out of the inning, only giving up 1 run there, folks. We'll be back.
Again, this is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods.
Malone Custom Designs has a new spot downtown, and we'd love for you to come by. With our laser engraving machines, we can personalize almost any gift in our store. We do caps, knives, keychains, tumblers, stickers, decals, business cards, banners, and more. While you're here, consider booking a photography session in our new studio. Visit us at 421 Southwest 2nd Street in Corning, and let's make something special.
Here at Magic by Tammy. That's Tammy McKenna, your owner there / stylist. A full-service salon. That means cuts, colors, perms, and waxes with a wide range of products for the whole family. Come see Tammy McKinney or Mary Russell for all of your hair care needs. You can reach them ahead of time at 870-857-3338. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Political ad paid for by the supporters of Blaine McClung. With over a decade of law enforcement experience in Clay County, Blaine McClung seeks to continue his public service as your next sheriff and collector. Recognizing the need for the DARE programs in local school districts, increase rural patrols utilizing marked patrol units, and critical training for deputies, Blaine McClung respectfully asks for your vote to help clean up Clay County. Political ad paid for by supporters of Blaine McClung.
Nona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Nona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Nona Bell's Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States.
All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the third. Looks like number 2, Eli Wright's going to be leading it off for us. Warriors did play 1 run there in that last inning. Give them the lead 2-0. First pitch, Ramos gets right. Really close pitch up and in there. That pitch is going to be fast. Pop straight up to third base, but your shortstop's going to call him off and make the play. That's Eli Blagg out there at short. We'll have number 7, Sherd, stepping up to the plate. First pitch to him is down low, ball 1. One old pitch to Sherd. It's going to be hit out to left center. It looks like your center fielder is going to get underneath it and make the catch out there. That's Buchanan out there in center. Going to have number 15, Ty Price, stepping up to the dish. Two quick outs here for Kimbrell. Pop out to short, then a fly out to center. That pitch is going to be high, ball 1. One old pitch from Kimbrell is going to be inside. Oh, he called it a strike. Strike 1. Going to even the count there to Price, 1-1. Pitch down low, ball 2. Two one count. There's the pitch. Sherd rips it down the left field line, fouling out of play. Correction there, that's Price, not Sherd. 2-2 pitch. It's going to be cut on and missed. Strike 3. So Bobcats go down 1-2-3 there in the bottom of the third. We'll be back top of the fourth.
You to Mr. Brett McMillan, your agent there with State Farm Insurance in 2 locations, Corning, Arkansas and Pickett, Arkansas, for sponsoring us here at Corning Sports Report. Here to help life go right. We're your good neighbors at State Farm, providing you with the insurance and financial services you need. Get a hold of Brett and his staff at Corning at 870-857-3463 or at Pickett, 870-598-2808. Brett and his staff want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. A big thank you to our new sponsor this year, Mr. Blake Johnson and Blake Johnson Farms. You see the family photo there. I always love these family photos for their sponsorship picks. Love that. Blake's been a good pal of ours for a while, obviously a big supporter of not only the city of Corning Bobcat Athletics, but also us here at CSR. Blake Johnson Farms, everyone at the staff there wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, a big shout out to Farm Service Incorporated here in Northeast Arkansas out of Corning and Noble. We appreciate them jumping on board with us here at Corning Sports Report. At Farm Service Inc., we strive to provide advanced agricultural technology with quality personalized service right here in Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. With our selection of brand name products and service technology, you can count on us to help your profits grow. They also want to mention they sell fertilizer, chemicals, seed, farm supplies, fuel, and offer custom application. Farm Service Incorporated want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, all of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Pocahontas Real Estate Company. They're located there in Pocahontas, Arkansas. For all your residential, farms, hunting, commercial, and investment property needs, get a hold of these fine folks, 870-892-8542. They also have a website, www.pocahontasrealestate.com. 10 agents in their office. How about that? 10 agents, and they cover all of Northeast Arkansas. You can go find them at 1262 Highway 67 North in Pocahontas, and they are proud supporters of Corning Sports Report. This political ad.
All right, folks, we're back. Top of the fourth. It's like number 2, Blagg's going to lead it off for us here. First pitch cut on and missed, strike 1. That pitch fouled straight back out of play.
That rattled the fence with the cameras out there pretty good. Colton, you done a heck of a job here, my friend. Our Bobcats need to
string together the bats.
Yes,
and get going.
rattle the bats, my friend. Rattle the bats. But I'd say EPC probably has something to do with that. It's been a good program, man, in all sports. Football, basketball, baseball, obviously here early on looking pretty darn good as well.
I think the big change for EPC is, well, that pitch is going to drop.
Can we replay that if you don't mind? I want y'all to watch this. This is like one of those excuse me swings. Just flip your bat out there, reach out there. And no offense to the hitter, but watch the technique. Just whoop. That's when you know things are going right there, man.
Just kind of bloops it out there to left center, as he was saying.
Here's the good thing about baseball. There's no style points. It's either a hit or not, and that's a base hit for that young man, and he's on.
I'll have number 00, Caden Warsham, up to the plate. That pitch fouled straight back.
Yeah, they got a good thing going on over there, though. It's been an incredible run for them. Obviously, I know basketball wanted to go a little further than they did, but still, heck of
football going to be a big change for them this coming up year, I do believe.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Powell actually over there at softball. He's their head coach over at softball. Told him, congratulations, you won't meet a better dude. You really won't. He's always been good to us. He's called us for many, many EPC postseason football games, and I really like him. I think Rivercrest is getting a good one. I really do. Now, I don't know what they've got coming down the pipe there for the Colts. But if they've got anything that's somewhat, he will elevate their game, I promise you. He's a really good coach, and they've got a good one, and I know EPC is going to miss him. For softball and football, both.
Yes, sir. Warsom down in the count, 0-2. There's the pitch. Sherd's going to field it at third. Got to make the good long throw. He's out at first.
Let's watch that replay. I want y'all to watch Rex. Watch him get downhill in a hurry. Watch this. From the opening, boom. I mean, no hesitation.
Almost bobbled it there. fielding it, but he still stayed patient, fielded it, made the good clean throw.
That's a kid who has practiced many choppers in front of him. That wasn't thinking, that was instincts, and he got up in a hurry. In fact, I thought for a second he might even have a play at second base there, but not worth risking that. Get the out and move on.
Number 8, McCord at the dish. First pitch to him is going to be hit out of play down the left field line, I do believe. Yes, it is going to drop.
Beautiful day for some baseball, though, and softball here at Bobcat and Lady Bobcat Fields. And I love these, whatever you want to call them, not necessarily double headers, but simultaneous games on the diamonds here at Corning. Both conference games, obviously you want to win both. The last update there as I left, it was the 4th inning. It was EPC girls 11, Corning nothing. That sounds really like a big lopsided score, but it was one kind of busted inning defensively for the Lady Cats that caused a lot of that.
Pitch right there is fouled straight back out of play.
I want to thank you, Colton, for helping us out during baseball season. You fans at home, make sure y'all tell him thank you. It's tough being here by yourself on the headsets, especially you don't have nobody to talk to, don't have nobody to bounce stuff off of. It's tough, man. I've done it too many times I can count, so has Colton. So I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate what you do.
Yes, sir. It's always a good time to get out here and watch some baseball or softball, in that fact.
All right, so is this our can I go to box score and see the
you can't on my
Okay.
phone. Actually,
Okay.
see, this was something that I was going to talk to you about that.
Okay.
We'll talk to you about it later
Yeah,
on.
we'll work on that. I was just trying to see how they got their runs, if there's any errors, if there's any earned runs to tie. One error and one walk. Okay. 10-4. Okay. One home run and one. Okay. APC's they've got some talent for sure. There's a lot of, I don't know what's in the water at Lepanto, but we need to bottle that up.
That pitch, really close pitch. Called a ball. We'll see if we can replay it there on your screen at home. Umpires had a really tight zone. It looked really, really good.
I think Coach George is wanting an explanation of
Yes,
where that
he
one's at.
is.
Coach George not happy right now, and he's going to bat. Hey, he's going to bat for his player there. I like that. I like that. And of course, these umpires have, man, you will never see me volunteering for that job.
They have a tremendous job out there.
It is tough, but obviously, and for the most part, they're going to be consistent. Of course, they're not going to be perfect. Anybody that's expecting to be perfect, that's on us because they're human beings, but it is tough. Now, I will say that one was pretty close.
Really close pitch. It's going to end up making it a full count here to McCord. Going to have Blagg still out there on second base. Only one out here in the top of the 4th. It's going to be fouled straight back out of play.
So it's interesting here. I've watched this at bat, and I missed the first pitch, but it seems like anything low, he's laying off of it. But anything high, he is attacking. And if you're a pitcher and you know that, what do you come with here?
Low pitch. Price just couldn't get it up there enough to stay in the zone.
Tell you what, that hitter right there for EPC, heck of an at-bat for him.
McCord's going to reach there. Going to bring the top of your lineup around. Going to have number 24, Jaden Brown, at the plate.
McCord was very selective and patient on that one and got him a walk out of it. Ooh.
Pitch fouled straight back.
Did that go off a TJ or the umpire?
I think it went off the umpire there.
Yeah, if I'm TJ, I give him a second there because that's a loud thud. Yeah, take your time. There you go. Take your time. Pretend to tie your shoes. Those umpires and catchers are just a different breed back there.
That pitch, high ball 2.
Now, I believe Bobcats have had 2 games, correct, on the season, if I'm not mistaken?
2 games, yes.
Okay. 2 games. Obviously, we've came out of those unscathed. And 2 pretty worthy opponents. Obviously, Paragould, what are they, 5A now? Is that right, maybe? For sure, 4. I'm pretty sure they're 5A. I'm almost positive. And Armorel has had a really good team. They've got a good coach over there at Armorel. They've had a really good team here lately. A lot of talent over there. So you come out of those. Listen, we talked about it last year. Very young team. Nothing's changed.
Nothing at
still
all.
a very young team. But they've got a year of experience under their belt, though. That's what I like. And not just experience, but experience in big games, crunch time type of moments.
It's like Coach Kyle said in their media day the other day. I think their biggest opponent that they're going to have on their circled on the schedule is going to be Riverside.
Yeah, obviously you got to get through the rest of this conference too, and of course a game like today. But yeah, Riverside's been the bugaboo, and not just for us. I mean, they've been the bugaboo for everybody.
And Price picks up the strikeout there. Brown strikes out for the second out.
Well, what do we have here? We got a coach is saying it wasn't 3 strikes, but everyone else is saying yes, it is. Hey, he's going to bat for his kids too. No harm in questioning.
He said that one was on me. He realized that there was 3 strikes.
Yeah. Hey, no harm in at least trying, though.
Stone at the dish here.
It's righty-lefty.
That pitch in there is strike 1.
That's a pretty pitch right there to start him off with. Stone has a closed stance for a lefty. Outfield plays him to hit opposite field, it looks like. Shift to the left just a smidgen. Ooh, good job by TJ.
Runner's going to have to hold. Almost. He's going to throw to first. Runner's going to be back safe there. Almost had him hung up.
So it's interesting as a first baseman, as a runner on first, if you've got a runner ahead of you, obviously you can't go until he goes. So a lot of times you may be watching the play, but if you're not watching the guy at second, you might get yourself in trouble, and that just about happened right there.
1-1 pitch, fouled down the left field line.
The Corning defense is playing him right. He's trying to hit it out there. This is an inside swing, and what I mean by an inside-out swing is he's not extending his arms. He's keeping his arms near his body, and he's trying to drive that thing out to left field, kind of poke it out to left field, if you will. And it about worked right there.
One-two count. Here comes a pitch from Price. That's going to be fouled down the first base line.
I'll tell you what, that's if that ball stays fair, that's a tough play to make, and that you're going to have a Bermuda triangle down that line there of the catcher, pitcher, and first baseman. I think we might be a little bit fortunate that thing dribbled foul.
That pitch is going to be hit down the left field line. You're not lying. He is definitely trying to drive it out there to left field.
Some guys have a knack for that, and they're comfortable with it. Some kids aren't. And some kids, they kind of swing themselves out of an at-bat. What I mean by that is they're just so hard, so much weight on that back foot, or they're pulling the shoulder, they're pulling their, whatever it is. This kid's got a very short, compact swing, and typically it's hard to strike a guy like that out, at least swinging anyways.
That one's going to be outside. Runs the count even, 2-2.
Something I like about him, too, he's a bare-handed bomber. No gloves up there. I kind of like that.
That pitch hit out to center. I think that might get over right's head. It does. That's going to plate 1 for sure, if not 2. Looks like the runner is going to be going. They're going to hold him. No, he switches there. Probably a good thing he did, too. George had it there at cutoff.
I tell you, Coach for EPC did a good job of there of getting down the line and getting in front of him, and then last second telling him to go back. Because if not, you just ran yourself out of an inning essentially at third. But luckily they didn't for them. I tell you what, that ball carried a lot, Colton. That was a one-hopper off the fence. I didn't think it had a chance of getting that far, but it did. That's a good shot right there.
He missed it earlier, but this number 19, Eli Blagg, coming up to the plate. He does have the slow-low shot today. It was hit right out to left center field.
He's got that tall stance, not much bend in the knees, a little bit of an open stance, if you will.
That pitch is hit down the third baseline foul.
Now, I like that. If this kid hit a home run off a fastball, I'm assuming earlier, Ty Price starts him with a curveball. I like that. And that's trusting your junk, your off-speed stuff, because a lot of times that's called pitching backwards. You want to usually throw that fastball, locate it, get ahead of the count, but not this time. He knows this guy's a power hitter. He gave him the bender there to start off the bat, and I like that.
That pitch hit to George at short. He's going to field it. Nice long throw to first. They're going to say he got him with the tag. Let's replay it there.
Who's at first for us right now? Is that Jet?
Jet.
This is a great play by Jackson Jet.
Throw was in front of the bag. He just turns around and tags him. They're going to say he was out really close.
I'm going to tell you something that Jet did there that a lot of kids may not know. If you're playing first base and you've got to throw across the diamond from short or third, what a lot of kids will do, and this is the mistake they make, they will stretch too soon. And what I mean by that, they stretch before the ball gets there. Once you've stretched, dude, if that ball's off in any way, it's tough to pop up. It's tough to go lateral. It's tough to go vertical. Jet waited till the end, realized it wasn't going to be on line, came off the bag. Great play there to get us out of the inning. Want to mention tonight, Growing Corning Together. We've got a meeting our nonprofit does at 6 o'clock at Parkview Restaurant. We'd love for you to join us if you can. Parkview Restaurant, 6 o'clock. We'll be kind of finalizing some stuff for our spring festival, the Hop Alley Rally, and also kind of starting tonight our 4th of July as well, our celebration there and what we're going to be doing. So you're more than welcome to come out 6 p.m. We'll be there. I'm hoping to be there. I'm actually blocked in over there in the parking lot, but I might get a ride with Debbie and Bud Hill too. I don't know. But 6 o'clock, Parkview Restaurant. We'd appreciate you guys if you want to join. You want to be a part of that nonprofit that all the stuff that we do here in town, you're more than welcome to. There's no fee, no membership, nothing like that. Just come on out. All are welcome. We'd love to have you. 3-0 is your score here as we move to, I believe, is the bottom of the fourth?
Bottom of the fourth,
Okay, bottom of the fourth. I can smell the popcorn from the concession stand, and it smells good. I see the Slim Jims, the Hershey's, the Twix, the Skittles. I need to put something up over that window so I'm not always hungry when I'm in here. Who's going to lead us off here, Colton?
I believe that's number 5, Lane Lucas. No, TJ Small, number 5. My bad.
TJ Small.
Going to take that one in ball 1.
Small name, big game. Going to lead us off here. I like the new jerseys. I'm not a pinstripe guy, but these new jerseys look awful good. What do you think, Colton? You like these?
I liked them whenever I first got here. That was the first thing I noticed was the new jerseys. That pitch in there.
Well, that's a pretty pitch right there. Ball was borderline coming at his elbow and then bends back in. Who's on the bump for EPC?
Caden Kimbrell.
Okay.
That's going to be hit down the left field line. Gets down. Small's headed to second.
I was going to say it's going to be close if they send him. I'll tell you what, Small was about a foot into the grass over there at first base and had to put on the brakes, the e-brakes, to get back to first. That was a rip down the left. As a matter of fact, he hit it so hard he hit himself out of a double.
In fact, he did. If that ball was hit any slower out there to left field, that's for sure a double.
Yeah, left fielder didn't have to go very far to get to it. Now, credit him for getting it in quick, though. It's a good job by their left fielder here for EPC.
It's Jaden Brown out there in left. Little show bunt, pulls the bunt back. They're going to say he swung, strike 1.
I was just going to say, do you get the wheels in motion here? TJ's got some wheels on him, obviously. I know you think a catcher and wanting to steal, but our catcher can now. He's got some – that lower half can get going. We've seen that in football, too. Of course, you got to get 3, though. Obviously, if it was 1, I think you definitely do it.
That pitch is hit to the third baseman, Murray. The third baseman threw his glove, tried to stop it. They're going to say he's out at first. We'll replay it there.
Now, let me ask you this. Is there anything in the rule book about throwing your glove at the ball? So if he hits that with his glove, I guess. But even the attempt to do it, though, is there something there for that? I don't think he hit it, but
the umpires are going to talk about it here. He did, in fact, throw his glove, but
they're going to call him safe.
They're going to call him safe at first.
Now, I don't know if it's because of the call or if it's because of the throwing the glove. Now, EPC's coach kind of gives him a look, and he's wanting an answer now, so the umpire may have to go over and talk to him too. Here's what I like.
So Small does move up to second. Murray's going to be on first here.
Here's what I like. The umpire didn't just stay with his call and say, hey, the heck with you guys. That's my call. It's my, he came and talked to the home plate umpire, got his opinion as well. I like that. Obviously, I like it because I'm a Corning fan and it worked out for us. But just in general, I like when they do that. They at least converge and talk about it.
That's number 4, Lucas. Lays down the perfect bunt. Runners are going to advance to third and second. He's going to be out at first base.
I tell you what, Not Train Lane just did his job right there now. That was a beautiful bunt. And I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a curveball, but it didn't look like a –
It was an off-speed pitch.
It was something.
Sometime.
That's the hardest ones to bunt. And Lane did a heck of a job of getting that ball down. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to get you. Lane did a heck of a job of getting that bunt down.
Got Carallo at the plate. Only one out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bobcats got something cooking again on the base path.
I want y'all to look where the third
pitch in
baseman.
there, strike 1.
Look where the third baseman's at. They are assuming a suicide squeeze or a squeeze in general here. If you were down 1 and it's late in the game, I might agree with that. And I know this may be the bottom of the lineup, but
that pitch fouled out of play. Yeah, it's going to be out of play.
Goes off the roof here. Tell you what, if you could poke one, even if you're late on this swing, just make some contact. Poke it over that third baseman's head right now. There's going to be a lot of room there. We'll see if they keep him back this time.
He is going to stay back.
2 strikes, obviously.
Carallo swings at that one, strikes out there for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, 2 strikes. More than likely, you're not going to trust your guy to put down that bunt again. So, obviously, EPC's coach sent him back. Don't blame him there. Now you're down to 1 more out, and you want to get those runners that are in scoring position in here if you're the Bobcats.
That pitch is hit by Russell right out to right field. It's going to drop. 1 run's going to score. The second run's going to score.
And I'm going to tell you something.
And just like that, folks, Bobcats are back into this game.
100%. Great job by the first. Who's the first baseman for EPC?
Alan Corbin.
Great job, Alan Corbin. I'm going to tell you why. We were looking, too, on that. He went over from his first base spot to cut that throw off at home. The throw at home had no chance. But Corbin did a great job there. He went over, cut that thing off to keep our runner at first. High IQ play right there from the first baseman at EPC.
That pitch taken high there by Jet. Bobcats back at the top of their lineup.
Colton, we got some life with us here. It's a 1-run game, and back in this thing, got a little momentum.
It's finally. The Bobcats left 2 runners on in the bottom of the 1st and left 2 runners on in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 outs. Finally, Bryson Murray. Or no, that was Russell.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Finally, Russell hit it out to right field. We plated 2 runs there.
You kind of thought it was going to be trouble, but, man, that right fielder was scooting, wasn't he? He was coming in quick. I thought for a second he might have a beat on it.
Ripped down the third baseline foul.
Now, if you're the pitcher for EPC here, I don't think you throw that one again. He's a little bit ahead of it, but he's all over it. That ball was hit hard. And I know it was early, but it was hit hard. I don't think I throw. And if you're the batter, you almost eliminate that pitch now.
Because you know it's not coming.
Bingo.
2-1. They're going to call it a strike. Strike 2.
It's a good pitch. It was very, very borderline on the edge. That's a 50-50 call from where we're at. Now, obviously, he's a lot closer than we are. But that's a good pitch right there no matter what. Even if he missed there, it's a good location is what I'm trying to say.
Runner on the move. Pitch is going to be high. No throw down from Rollins behind the plate. So Russell is going to advance to second on the steal.
I'll tell you, Russell got a good beat on that. I think he stole that one off the pitcher, not the catcher. But I still would have liked to have thrown there. I know the second baseman's a little bit late getting there, but throw it where he's going to be, not where he's at.
Jet goes down on the strikeout there.
That's a good bender.
Bobcats did plate 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th, folks.
Guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to head out to Parkview Restaurant. We've got a pretty important Growing Corning Together meeting, our nonprofit. You guys are more than welcome to come up here with us. We'll do everything we can to keep Colton and Mike on here to listen to these games. Y'all thank Colton Leonard for what he's doing. We appreciate him. Also, Mr. Jesse Wright for running the scoreboard in here, too. Y'all make sure y'all give those guys a thank you. I'm going to take off the headsets, and let's go Cats.
Folks, I'll send it to the sponsors, and we will be back top of the 5th.
For Clay County Judge. Todd Watson isn't just running for county judge. He's running to serve his neighbors, his friends, and the people who call Clay County home. He says together we can make a difference. Vote Todd Watson. Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. This ad paid for by Todd Watson for Clay County Judge.
And another familiar face here at CSR, that is Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation Incorporated out of Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate Jerry, Rhonda, and Michael Solace for always taking care of us here at CSR and supporting us. It means a lot. Hey, you can go visit them at 908 North Missouri Avenue there in Corning, Arkansas, or reach out to them, 870-857-3086. Solace Grain Bins, S&L Irrigation, go Bobcats. Hey, another company with unwavering support to us here at CSR, that is Red Taylor Ford, your local auto dealership here in Corning, Arkansas, right off the main drag there at 401 Southwest 2nd Street. Hey, they've got everything there. They've got new cars, they've got trucks, they got SUVs, crossovers, and you can find them all online at www.redtaylorford.com, or you can give them a call, 870-857-3516. Big thanks to all the fine folks there at Red Taylor Ford. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Delta Counseling and Life Coaching. Welcome aboard, Miss Monica Shelton. Miss Shelton is a licensed professional counselor in Arkansas and Missouri, but she's also a certified life coach. I mean, she can work with anybody in the world, literally. Hey, all of our appointments are through telehealth with options for 30, 45-minute, or 60-minute appointments. And she's
All right, folks, we're back. Top of the 5th. Bobcats came alive there in the bottom of the 4th, scored 2 to bring it back within 1. You got Layden Rollins leading it off for your Warriors. Did have a pitching change on the mound. We had Jackson Jett take over. Everything stayed the same other than the pitching change. Price moves over to first. Jett takes over on the mound. That pitch in there is strike. Got number 11, D. Buchanan, on deck. That pitch in there, strike 2. Well, Jett ahead here. It's going to be inside. Tried to get that curveball in there. Don't really know if that was a curve or a little bit of a slider there. That pitch fouled straight back out of play. Rollins going to stay alive. That pitch outside. That pitch is going to be hit out to right. Right fielder's going to get underneath it. Makes the play there. So Bobcats do get the first out there. That was Murray out in right field. Showing your Corning Lady Cats are down 14-0 against the EPC Lady Warriors. First pitch to Buchanan is going to be hit out to left. That's Russell Mountain left field. Gets underneath it. Makes the catch. Let me see if I can get that on replay just in time. He fell down catching and I almost thought it was going to burn him there. The wind is most definitely carrying that ball. He makes the catch. So Jack takes over on the mound, making quick work of the Warriors here. 2 outs. Got number 15, Alan Corbin, up to the dish. That first pitch cut on and missed, strike 1. That pitch cut on and missed, strike 2. Corbin chases the high pitch there. Falls down in the count, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, outside ball 1. Good eye by Corbin to lay off that outside pitch. That pitch in behind him there. I almost thought it was going to come back across the strike zone. Going to run it even here. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Jack comes in, takes over on the mound, retires the Warriors 1-2-3, folks. We're going to send it to the sponsors. We'll be back, bottom of the 5th.
ADHD, relationship issues, and life transitions. She also has experience with grief and trauma. They say behind every great coach is an amazing woman just like Miss Shelton right here. Get a hold of her at 636-575-7505. There's also a website on there. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, I love this picture. How can you not love this? This is awesome right here. This is Woolard Farms out of Success, Arkansas, and they're sponsoring us, you guessed it, yet again. Every single year they do, but I love the change of pictures this year. All the fine folks there at Woolard Farm, including Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, Josie, Ashley, and now, of course, beautiful Kennedy Allen Woolard. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Woolard Farms, go Cats. Big thank you to the NEA Veterinary Clinic yet again for supporting us and these kids here at Corning through us at CSR. And you also see My Zoe Rescue there as well. That's a 501c3 charitable organization, nonprofit. We appreciate what they do. And also what the NEA Veterinary Clinic does as well. It's a one-stop shop for your pets. Anything you need there. And great, great service. I can vouch for that one. Hey, get a hold of them at 870-857-5050. Again, 870-857-5050. NEA Veterinary Clinic wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Hey, let's give it up for another familiar face here on our CSR sponsor video slideshow, and that is Miss Kimberly Tinsley.
Okay, folks, we're back. Bottom of the 5th here. Looks like number 2, Eli Wright's going to be leading us off. Going to have number 7, Rex Sherd on deck. First pitch to Wright's going to be high for ball 1. That pitch ripped down the left field line, foul and out of play. Almost got the brand new Ford Ranger out there. That pitch hit to the third baseman. Third baseman bobbled it. Makes the good, clean throw. Let's replay that there. Good job by your third baseman, Austin Black, there to recover and make the good, long, clean throw to first. That's your first out of the inning. Number 7, Rex Sherd, coming up to the dish. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That pitch gonna run inside, ball 2. Showing Kimbrell Stone 67 pitches through 4 full innings so far. That pitch is going to be hit out to center. That's going to get down. Sherd's going to be coming into second. He's going to round second, holds up at second. So a stand-up double there for Rex Sherd. Going to have Ty Price, number 15, coming up to the dish. Only one out here in the bottom of the 5th. Good opportunity to tie this ball game. Also have Ty Price at the dish. Had a solo shot Tuesday versus Armor Rail. First pitch to Price, outside, ball 1. That pitch is going to be fouled or popped straight up to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to make the play. Unfortunate there for Price to pop out. That'll bring up number 5, TJ Small. First pitch to him's popped up out of play. Two outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Bobcats got a runner on second. Got the opportunity to at least tie this ball game. Got to give Kimbrell credit out there on the mound. He stayed calm, delivered his pitches all day long. That pitch too small is going to be high and outside or high and inside. Going to even the count 1-1 here. Got Sherrod out there on second. That pitch down low, ball 2. So I do believe your EPC Lady Warriors won it against the Corning Lady Cats today over there on the other side. It's on the softball field. EPC Warriors lead it here 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th. That pitch there is high and inside again as well. Going to run the count 3-1. Small's going to be ahead here. Hitters count here 3-1, 2 outs. TJ Small does have a home run on the season. Ball 4. So TJ Small going to pick up the walk there. Kimbrell on the mound did not like the call. Going to have number 8, Murray, coming up to the dish. Looks like Coach is going to take time here, step out and talk to Kimbrell. I don't know if we would see a pitching change just yet. Showing Kimbrell has thrown 75 pitches through 4 full innings, through 4.5 innings so far. He's not pitched a bad game at all. He's remained calm, delivered his pitches. He is going to stay on the mound. Like I said, I didn't think we was going to see a pitching change just yet. Going to have Sherrod out there on second, Small at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Murray is high. And Kimbrell not liking the call here. Umpire kind of tightening up the zone, squeezing things here. That second pitch is down low, ball 2. Well, Kimbrell running into a little bit of trouble here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Bobcats got 2 runners on. Murray at the plate. Let's look at 3 straight pitches for a ball here. Three-0 pitch in there, strike 1. Oh, hitters count here for Murray, 3-1. Definitely going to be thinking he's going to get a pitch to hit. That pitch is hit out to left field. Left fielder's going to make the catch. That's Jaden Brown out there in left field. We'll see if we can replay that on time. Bobcats leave 2 runners on. Stranded again. Bobcats leave 2 runners on. Stranded again, folks. Top of the 6th coming at you. We'll be back.
You can find them at 2508 West Main Street, or you can get a hold of them at 870-857-3765. Kimberly wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
I'm Mike Vinson, certified public accountant and a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember. Vicki and I supported Bobcat sports through the years as our daughters chased their athletic dreams. We are blessed to continue supporting the Bobcats as our granddaughter Bailey now pursues her dreams at Corning High School. And as we watch the new classrooms and hallways at CHS disappear, we will soon begin to see something new and better being built right before our eyes. This reminds me that all us old Bobcats can take comfort that something new and better lies ahead at CHS. A new school, and with it new technology, new areas of learning, and new extracurricular opportunities await future Bobcats of all ages, including my favorite Bobcat, Bailey. So, support all these kids in whatever they choose to do. Let them know that Bobcat spirit is alive and well.
Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks at Pocahontas Medical Clinic out of Corning. Hey, they jumped on board with us yet again, and we appreciate that. Big thanks to Jennifer Webb for helping out with this. Hey, they got 3 locations, 2 there in Pocahontas, but also 1 right here in Corning, and we appreciate the providers there. And you can see them at 400 West 4th Street, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get a hold of them, 870-631-3538. One more time, that's 870-631-3538. They are your hometown healthcare clinic. There's no place like home for their physicians, and their physician-owned multi-specialty medical group has been serving Pocahontas, Arkansas for over 30 years, and now right here in Corning again.
Okay, folks, we're back. Top of the 6th. Looks like Jet's going to remain on the mound for us here. I want to say this is number 2, Austin Blagg, number 7 hole hitter, leading us off here for your Warriors. Going to swing at that one, strike 1. Second pitch in there, strike 2. Oh, 0-2 pitch from Jets, cut on and miss, strike 3. Blagg goes down on the strikeout. Bobcats pick up the first out here in the top of the 6th. Looks like 0-0. Warsam's going to step up to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. See if he can't string together a hit for your Warriors. First pitch outside. Second pitch, cut on and miss, strike 1. That pitch in there, strike 2. That pitch in there, strike 3. Warsam goes down looking. Jet makes quick work here. Gets 2 quick outs for your Bobcats. And number 9 hole hitter, Landon McCord, coming up to the dish. First pitch in there, strike 1. That pitch down low, ball 1, evens the count 1-1 here. Got to give Jet credit. He's came in on the mound and just absolutely dominated pitching so far. That pitch, he's going to say he swung. Strike 2. That pitch fouled straight back. Off the fence there. You seen it rattled our camera. One-two count. Here's the pitch from Jet. That's in there. Whoa, really close pitch. Going to be called a ball. Going to even the count, 2-2. That's going to be fouled down the third base line, out of play. Two-two's the count. Here's a pitch. It's going to be fouled down the third base line again. Got to give McCord credit here. Fouled off two really tough pitches to stay alive. That pitch, cut on and miss. Bobcats retire the side in order. 1, 2, 3, folks. We'll be back bottom of the sixth.
38.
Hey, here's another familiar face on our CSR sponsor video slideshow, and that is Matthew and Cindy Woolard of Woolard Flying Service. I want to say thank you to you two. Always been good to us here at CSR, and also good to our community, good to our school, our kids, and we sure do appreciate it. Everyone at Woolard Flying Service wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's Woolard Flying Service.
Hey guys, if you can, go see my stepdaughter Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio. That's in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. She does hair, braids, makeup, updos. I don't even know what that is, but she says she does them. Eyebrows, eyebrow tint, eyebrow lamination, and eyelash lift and tint. You can reach her at 573-776-398. I want to give my stepdaughter Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And her sister Smalls wants to say,
please go see my sister Hannah.
Hey, let's give it up for a good man and a good friend of ours here at CSR, Mr. Kenny Francis. We appreciate him jumping on board with us. Hey, he's got two different buildings here. The White House on Main Street, you see that on the top left-hand corner of your screen, and Puddle Duck Lodge on the bottom right. The White House on Main Street is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and Puddle Duck Lodge is a 6-bed, 3-bath with a huge lake full of fish. I can vouch for that one. Hey, you can book these things online on an Airbnb or message Kenny at 870-323-0035. We appreciate you, Kenny Francis. He want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, here's two big Bobcat fans, but also two really, really good people and great supporters of us here at CSR. That's Jim and Cindy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. We want to say thank you to these two. They don't even care what we say on their ad. They don't even care if we run the ad, but we do because we want to show them how much we appreciate their support every single year. That's Jim and Cindy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. Go Bobcats. Hey, we've got a repeat CSR supporter. That's that man, Mr. Danny Reed right there. Him and West Dollar and the company Southern Breeze Heating and Cooling LLC. We appreciate all they do for the city of Corning, for Bobcat Athletics, and obviously us here at CSR. Hey, get a hold of them for all of your heating and cooling needs. They are the folks to call. Get a hold of Danny at 870-323-2057 or Wes at 870-450-3900. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Thank you to all the fine folks at Harold Implement Company. They've been with us for the last few years here at CSR, and their support means an awful lot to us. Hey, they are your one-stop shop for all things.
All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Looks like we did have a pitching change. Looks like Caden Kimbrell is going to check out on the mound. Going to have number 19, Eli Blagg, take over. So a little bit of a defensive change here. You also had Tripp Sanders check in for the Warriors out in right field. So you got Sanders in right, Buchanan in center, Brown in left. Blagg playing third, Warsham at short, Stone at second, and Corbin at first. Do want to mention we got two Blaggs. You got Austin Blagg, Eli Blagg, most likely brothers or cousins. First pitch there is cut on and missed, strike one. This is number 4, Lane Lucas at the dish for your Bobcats. Got number 12, Carratlo on deck. That pitch is going to be popped up out of play. Foul ball. Well, Lucas down in the count here, 0-2. The Black didn't like the way that ball felt. Had the umpire give him a new one. Lucas steps up to the dish. It's going to be hit too short. Shortstop's going to field it. Got to make the long, clean throw, and he does. So Lucas grounds out to Warsham at short there to start the bottom of the 6th. Got number 12, Carratlo, stepping up to the dish. First pitch in there, strike one. Well, Black definitely has a little bit more heat than what Kimbrell did here. That pitch outside, ball 2. One pitch, fouled on down the third base line. Carratlo's going to fall behind here, 1-2. Warriors got one out here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch is going to be low, going to even it here, 2-2. Two pitches hit right back to Black on the mound. He fields it, nice clean throw over. So Carratlo lines out right back to the pitcher there for the second out. Black comes in on the mound, makes quick work here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch there is cut on and missed, strike one. It's number 3, Russell, at the dish. Rollins going to call time, go out here and talk to Black on the mound. Again, folks, 3-2 your score, bottom of the 6th inning. Really tight ball game here. Bobcats down to their last 4 outs. They're wanting the appeal. Umpire. Not sure what the call was. The appeal was at first. That pitch cut on and missed. That's only strike 2. That's what I was saying. The first base umpire showed safe on the appeal swing that he didn't swing. Now both umpires going to have to get together here and talk about it. That's what I noticed. The first base umpire, whenever he appealed, he said it was safe. So we're going to see what happens here. They haven't called Russell out just yet. I want to say that was only strike 2. The appeal at first base. There was an appeal at first. The EPC Warrior fans not happy about it. Coach coming out wanting an explanation. Again, like I said, the appeal was at first. Your home plate umpire called it a strike. The appeal went down to first base. First base umpire showed the safe motion, which usually means no swing. Definitely a little bit of confusion here. Again, coach looking for his. So Russell Mims going to step back up to the dish here. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Black's going to deliver the pitch. It's going to be down low. Ball 2. So Warriors thought they were out of the bottom of the 6th. They're going to have to take the field and reset and do it again here. That pitch is high. Ball 4. Or ball 3, excuse me. Going to run it full. 3-2. Full count here to Russell. Got Jackson Jett, number 1 leadoff hitter on deck. That pitch fouled straight back. Good job by Russell to stay alive here. Last thing you want to do is go down looking here if you're Russell. Black going to get set. Payoff pitch. It's going to be outside, ball 4. So Russell's going to draw the walk. And you're going to have number 1, Jackson Jett, coming up to the dish. EPC Warrior crowd not liking the call there. A little bit of confusion on the play before. Like I said, the home plate umpire appealed down to first. He said no swing. Black thought he had struck Russell out. Russell ends up fighting his way back down on the count for the walk. Gets on base here. 2 outs. Russell or Jett at the dish. First one's going to be a little high and outside. That pitch is going to be hit to Warsam at short. He's going to field it clean. Got to make the nice long throw to first, and he does for your 3rd out of the inning. So Black ends up coming out of it there. We'll replay it there on the screen at home. So Bobcats leave 1 on the base pass. Folks, we'll be coming back. Top of the 7th, coming at you.
Steel, and hunting supplies. A little bit of everything in there, and they really do have a little bit of everything. You got to check it out. Family owned and operated since 1946. Love that. Right here locally in Corning, Arkansas. You can find them online at heraldimplement.com, or better yet, just call them 870-857-3931. That's Herald Implement Company, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck.
Hey, let's welcome aboard our new sponsor, Woods Masonry and Repair, LLC. Hey, and I got to say, they do a little bit of everything from custom commercial buildings, historic preservation, safe rooms, residential repairs and upgrades, commercial restoration, residential restoration. The list goes on and on. So get a hold of Woods Masonry and Repair, LLC at 870-931-4792. And Eric and Melissa Woods are proud CHS alumni from the class of 93 and 95, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Let's give a shout out to the Woodard family and Sky High Fun Zone, where the fun never stops. Looking for the ultimate place to jump, play, and celebrate? Let's go.
Okay, folks, we're back. Top of the 7th. Looks like Jett's going to remain on the mound. Got number 24, Jaden Brown, leading it off here for your Warriors. That pitch in there for a strike. Pitch going to be low, ball 2 here. Well, Warriors got your 1, 2, 3 hitters here in the top of the 7th. That pitch popped straight up. I think your first baseman's going to be the one to catch it. He does. That's Ty Price. So Brown pops up to first base there for the first out of the inning. You're going to have number 6, Hayden Stone, coming up. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 hitters for your Warriors. Number 19, Eli Blagg on deck. That pitch is going to be hit to third base, hit right in between third base and short, and gets through. So Stone's going to reach there on the 1-out single to left. You'll have number 19, Eli Blagg, coming up to the plate. Good job by Small to keep that ball in front of him there. Pickoff move, really close. They're going to call him safe, then they call time. That pitch fouled out of play, straight back. Going to even the count here to Blagg, 1-1. 1 for 3 on the day with that solo shot in the top of the first. Is Eli Blagg here. Even in this count, 1-1. Bobcats got 1 out here in the top of the 7th. That pitch is going to be hit to the second baseman. It bounces off of him. Could not make the play. Runners rounding third. He's going to hold at third base, and Warriors got something cooking here. That was Jagger George out there at short that just couldn't field it. I'll see if I can replay it there in time. I cannot. Should have hit that replay button just a little bit longer. That ball took a wild bounce off the mound. That's going to bring up number 16, Layden Rollins. Runner on the move. That pitch is going to be hit out to center. That's going to drop. That's going to plate 1. Throws in at third. Runner's down safe. That gets past the third baseman. Going to have a play at the plate, and the second run's going to score as well. The Warriors go up here 5-2 in the top of the 7th. Coach Kyle going to call time, come out there and talk to his players. The last thing you needed there was the Warriors to score 2. You was only down by 1 run. Going to be down to your last 3 outs there coming up to the bottom of the 7th. Game definitely not over. Not out of reach by no means, but that one right there was a costly, or it just costed our Bobcats, really. Gave the Warriors your 3-point lead. That was Layden Rollins with the 2 RBI double there. You'll have number 11, D. Buchanan, at the dish here for your Warriors. First pitch is high and inside. High and outside, my bad. Jack gets set. Here's a pitch. Cut on and miss by Buchanan. Strike 1. Evens the count 1-1 here. Good job by Small to keep that ball in front of him. Puts the count at 2-1 here to Buchanan. Warriors have scored 2 in this inning. Give them that 5-2 lead. The pitch high and inside. That pitch outside as well, ball 4. So Buchanan's going to reach on the walk. Going to bring up number 15, your first baseman, Alan Corbin. Coach Kyle is going to call time. Not sure if we're going to see a pitching change here yet or not. I do believe we are going to have a pitching change. I want to say that's number 7, Rex Sherrod, going to take over on the mound. Folks, we'll send it to the sponsor video. Let him get his warm-up pitches in. We'll be right back.
Shout out and a huge thank you to Miss Lisa Jett, Mr. Joe Jett, and the entire Jett family for being our primary sponsor this year at Corning Sports Report. These fine folks have done it all for the city, the high school, the athletic programs, and also us here at CSR. Always giving, always helping out in any way they can. We want to say thank you, and we're excited to watch those little ones grow up and future Bobcats. We cannot wait. Again, big thank you to Miss Lisa Jett and Joe Jett and the entire Jett family. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Midwest Auto Parts has been a family-owned business in the heart of Corning since 1946, when it was established at 301 West 1st Street by Thomas and Bernice George. Midwest has and continues to serve the citizens of Corning and surrounding communities with the dependable parts and service. From auto parts and paint, hydraulic hoses, heavy-duty truck, farm tractor, and power unit parts, Midwest probably has what you need. From 5 generations of former and current Bobcats, Midwest Auto Parts says, go Bobcats. Get a hold of them, 870-857-3084.
Excited about our new CSR sponsor. That is Shine Pediatric Therapy. We appreciate Miss Amber Gifford, the speech therapist, and Miss Jordan Thompson.
All right, folks, we're back. Rex Sherrod's got his warm-up pitches in. Corbin's going to be at the dish here. First pitch in there, strike 1. Second pitch, foul tip straight back. Corbin going to go down in the count, 0-2. So Sherrod did take over on the mound. Initially, Sherrod takes over on the mound. Jett just scoots over to third. Defensively, you got Small behind the plate, Jett at third, George at short, Lucas at second, Price at first, Murray out in right in center, and Russell Mountain left. Top of the 7th here, 1 out, 2 runners on. One-two count. There's the pitch. That one's going to be fouled straight back. Corbin's going to stay alive here. You'll have number 2, Austin Blagg, on deck there. One-two pitch in there, strike 3. Corbin goes down looking, did not like the call. Got number 2, Austin Blagg, stepping up to the plate. That pitch in there, strike 1. A 1-pitch, 2 blag. It's going to be foul tipped, I do believe. Strike 2. Blag down the count here, 0-2. Rollins gets his lead off second. Buchanan gets his lead off first. Rex gets set on the mound. Here comes a pitch. It's going to be in there. Strike 3. Sherd retires the side there, folks. Bobcats going to come up in the bottom of the 7th, down to their final 3 out.
Local children with therapy services, forget this, over a decade now. Extremely impressive. And speaking of impressive, these two have teamed up. In fact, Shine Pediatric Therapy services with a team of locally staffed therapists to provide pediatric therapy to our community. Those girls at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You got to surround yourself with good people, and those two right there have. Hey, contact Amber at 870-926-5420 or Jordan 870-637-4949. Shine Pediatric Therapy wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Hey, let's give it up for Shelter Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. That's Agent Kurt Scobie, who's been with us since day one, a proud supporter of not just us here at CSR, but also the Corning Bobcat sports programs and also everything to do with Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate him. For all of your auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Kirk Scobie. You can get a hold of him at 870-857-3211. Or go by and see him on 2nd Street there in downtown Corning. He wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Another familiar face on our CSR slideshow, and that's Jim's Tire and Auto out of Corning, Arkansas. In fact, they're at 500 West Elm in Corning, Arkansas, and I always mention it every year. They do a little bit of everything. You ready? Alignments, new and used tires, all oil brands, service job, brake job, tractor/truck flats, batteries. We're not done. Still more to come. Road service, mufflers, record service. That's just what the Veneta family, that's what they do. That's what they do. 870-857-6266. That is their phone number. Also a towing number at 870-857-6871. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Fred Industries, for all your micronutrients, pro sol, and green sol needs. Give us a call at 870-886-2411. Mark Hufford and Fred Industries would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season. And as always...
All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Bobcats down by 3 here. Down to their final 3 outs. Going to have number 2. Eli Wright leading it off in the number 2 hole as well. 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for your Bobcats. First pitch is down low, ball 1. That pitch is fouled straight back out of play. So Wright going to be even in the count here, 1-1. Again, Bobcats got their down to their final 3 outs here. Bottom of the 7th, down by 3. Pitch outside, ball 2. That pitch is going to be hit out to center. Center fielder's going to make the play on it. That is D. Buchanan out there in center. Let's replay that there. Got to give Buchanan credit out in center field. Yes, sir, and you see it there on your screen. Like I was saying, got to give D. Buchanan credit out there in center field. Making that catch gets the Warriors their first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Going to have number 7, Rex Sherd, coming up to the dish. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Pitch is going to be high ball. One old pitch is popped up. That's going to be popped up to the second baseman. He's going to camp underneath it, and he does not make that catch. Sherd's headed to second base there. I think the sun may have played a little bit of factor there. See if I can replay that on your screen. I do believe the sun played a little bit of factor in that. So Sherrod is going to be out there on second. You're going to hit Hayden Stone with the error there on not catching that. Brings up number 15, Ty Price. That pitch is in there for a strike. That pitch is going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to bobble the throw. He's going to hit the first baseman. They call him out. That was Warsham at short. We'll replay that one there as well. So Bobcats going to be down to their last and final out here. You'll have Sherrod at third with number 5, TJ Small, stepping up to the dish. That one's going to be in there in strike one. Second pitch to Smalls outside. Going to run it even here, 1-1. Black did not like that call. See him shake his head there. Bobcats down to their final out. Do have a runner on third. Warriors lead it here 5-2. That pitch is going to be low and in the dirt, ball 2. Pitch is high, ball 3. Good eye there by Small. That one's ball 4. So Small's going to reach there on the walk. I'm going to have runners on the corners here, only 2 outs. Going to have number 8, Bryson Murray, stepping up to the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. Most definitely going to see Small on the run. Pitch was taken outside for ball 1. That pitch in there, strike 1. Bobcats down to their final out here. Definitely not going down without a fight. Runners on third and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Murray at the dish. Cuts at that one. Strike 2. That pitch is going to be foul. I think it's going to be out of play, and it is. Well, Murray is going to stay alive there. I know your EPC Lady Warriors did pick up the victory over there on the softball field today. Not 100% sure what the final score was there. I do know your EPC Lady Warriors did win. That pitch is going to be high, ball 2. Going to run the count even here to Murray. That pitch is cut on and fouled down the left field line. Oh, Murray stays alive again here. Or stays alive again. 2-2 count. Everyone's going to get reset and do it again. That one's going to be popped straight up. I believe your shortstop's going to be the one to field it, and he does. And that's going to end the ball game, folks. Your EPC Warriors win it here today, 5-2. Corning Bobcats going to fall to 2-1 on the season. EPC Warriors will become will be 3-0. I know your Bobcats play tomorrow at Gosnell at 4:30, and then I believe they play again Monday. Not sure who we play on Monday, but I do know we play on Monday. Yeah, it looks like they play Gosnell tomorrow at Gosnell 4:30, and then we'll play Piggott here Monday at 4:30, folks. Again, Bobcats fall to 2-1 on the season. EPC Warriors pick up the win 5-2. We'll go ahead and step away, and as always, go Cats.
I'm going to give a shout out to those fine folks at Boschlicker Brothers Farms for yet again, another year, supporting us here at Corning Sports Report. Always very active in the community and supporting athletics in Corning, as well as the city of Corning. Big thanks to Tim, Steve, and the entire Boschlicker Brothers family over there at Boschlicker Brothers Farms. I want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Got another new sponsor here with CSR, and that's Gigi's, the new restaurant here in Corning. Hey, you won't find a better family than the Harvey family right here. Wonderful, wonderful human beings. Gigi's is the hidden gem of Corning. The restaurant serves daily lunch specials throughout the week and handmade pizzas on the weekend. You can get a hold of them at 870-631-3404. That's 870-631-3404. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
How about my friend Matt Anders, a Corning High School alumni, and he's working with the Baker Implement Company now. They were established in 1938. How about that? They jumped on board with us here for the second year in a row. We sure appreciate Matt and all the fine folks there. Listen, 13 locations to serve you. Matt works there at Kennett, but they have 13 of them throughout Arkansas and Missouri. They're your local Case IH dealer. Get a hold of Matt and the fine folks there at Kennett at 573-888-4644. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, you can't have Corning Bobcat Athletics without the Pride Booster Club. We appreciate all they do, and they want to say thank you and appreciate to all the gold sponsors. They want to use this ad for that, so we're going to name them off. Woolard Flying, Red Taylor Ford, Twin H Farms, Jalen Farms, Woolard Farms, Civil Engineering, Bauer Farms, Carter Cox, K-Ron Farms, Cape Pharmacy, Dow Woolard Construction, Clay County Electric, Farm Bureau, Midwest Auto, Nutrient Ag Solution, Nona Bills, Golden Fry and Spices, Riverbank, State Farm, Francis Fish Farm, and Watson Oil. Those are your gold sponsors for the Pride Booster Club 2025 season. Hey, I'm not here doing these live streams. I'm at a full-time gig, and that job is Baldwin Chevrolet out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Mark of Excellence Award winner, and I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. I've got 3 lots.